So who was Miguel Cotto heading into the Margarito fight? He was ascending the pound-for-pound ranking. One of the reasons people wanted to see the fight so much is it was the two best 147-pounders in the world. And you knew, given their styles, it had to be a great action fight.
Cotto is a much better boxer, much faster, much more crispier puncher.
Because Cotto was this proud, undefeated champion. And he started the fight just outclassing Margarito. But around the 5th or 6th round, suddenly every time Margarito touched Cotto, it was leaving a mark. And it was spooky.
I mean, we know Cotto's heavy-handed, and we see him landing these titanic shots, and they don't seem to faze Margarito at all.
The hair-raising part, I think, really, was that Cotto eventually knelt.
Margarito short shots on the inside.
And Cotto goes to a knee.
Like he had had enough. He acquiesced. And Cotto was such a proud champion, especially an undefeated champion.
The punishment has accumulated to the point where Cotto has nothing left.
It's over.
And Evangelista Cotto's going to throw in the towel.
You don't expect him to go out like that. You'd expect him to go out on his shield. Like, you have to separate him from his senses. But Cotto's spirit was broken by Margarito. And that was, in a way, hard to watch, but in a way, you couldn't look away. Cotto was not the same fighter after the Margarito loss. A lot of what made Cotto such an excellent fighter was his pride and his determination. That was stripped from him.
Manny landed a little right hook in there and follows up by knocking Cotto down. Victory for Pacquiao. Second loss of Cotto's career.
It was career-altering for Cotto. And of course, after the fact, when you found out that Margarito had hand wraps that were dipped in something, suddenly the Cotto fight made so much sense.
That Cotto was illegally violated in Las Vegas 3 years ago, and they want a form of blood revenge tonight.
The rematch was about Margarito getting his comeuppance. The cheaters never win, right? Like, he's going to really get punished. And in boxing, you're not going to get punished by getting struck out or dunked on. You're going to get physically punished.
And Emmanuel Stewart.
Caballeros, encienden las reglas. Todo bien, tocan las manos. Tocan, por favor. Tocan las manos. Tocan, come on, Antonio. Touch his gloves, Antonio. Good, now you go.
The witching hour in New York. The rematch was scheduled for December 3.
It's never got to be with Margarito because he, in pre-fight interviews, says he's going to make him cry. He's going to break him down. He's still a baby.
The question's going to be as this fight wears on. If Margarito keeps smiling and walking through Cotto's punches, what happens then?
Right hand, and Cotto was short with the uppercut, but he landed the straight right. Crowd is so anxious to erupt every time Cotto does something good that they may, for a while at least, distort their view of what's going on.
And Margarito just slower with it. His foot speed is just too
Punishment. Hard right hand by Cotto. You say he doesn't throw the right hand well, Emmanuel.
No.
Does it lack impact?
But he had
Like the first fight.
like the first.
Very much like the first fight. But it appeared that Cotto had the advantages in round one. With the 10-3 edge and power shots landed, at least by compute. Hand speed difference should be immediately apparent as it was in the first fight.
He got better hand speed, better power, better combinations, better foot speed, and he had a brilliant amateur background on top. Well, he had a serious opposition.
Lock him up when he gets a little too aggressive. He doesn't have the same fear of Margarito's punches in their first fight.
And Margarito's grinning. But the bottom line is, he's trying to say to Cotto, your punches are not hurting me, they're not impacting me. What they are doing is scoring. Good left hook by Cotto. Cotto counterpunch Antonio Margarito's right eye. So he's already got it.
Cotto doing a lot of movement now.
Now stands his ground, fires a three-punch combination. Margarito shakes his head, which really means you landed. Left by Cotto. Three-punch combination.
Physical every chance he gets.
That's the big change from what he did last time. And Cotto gets in a right hand right after the bell. in Margarito's right eye.
There isn't. Cotto said he would target it.
Margarito's right eye is already showing blood. Cotto this round.
No, it's only landed just a...
Margarito still stalking. Cotto stands his ground and rips him with a left hook to the chin. Although the geography of the fight is very simple.
And that's one of maybe Cotto's...
Body shots and a left hook upstairs from Cotto. And another left hook. He's fighting a far different fight now than he was fighting in round 9 of the first fight. 20,000 Puerto Ricans come to their feet as Cotto hammers Margarito with another left to the eye.
No golpe, no golpe. Hembra, hembra.
They're 3/4 of the way through. It's over. It's over, and revenge is sweet.
Miguel, you got your revenge. How does it feel?
Good, you know, I made my work. I won the fight. And thanks to all the crowd here. Thanks a lot. I love you.
After the fight was stopped, you went to Margarito's corner and stared at him for what seemed like quite a while. Why?
Just to look at him, you know, and taste my victory on him.
You're going to see Miguel Cotto try to continue polishing his image as the best young fighter in the sport. That was just a perfectly thrown combination. Said it many times, Miguel Cotto doesn't just beat you, he beats you up. Cotto always fights back. He doesn't want anymore, and Arthur McCanny stops the fight. Celebration time for Miguel Cotto. Cotto showing you his enormous courage. Cotto has nothing left.
Does Miguel Cotto still really want to fight?
This is a tremendous physical effort. He's making Puerto Rico proud. Mexico, Puerto Rico, the two best 154-pound fighters in the world. Cotto comes back with the left hook to the body. That was the punch that once defined